What's going on, people? Blessing to your family. Welcome back to Awesome Football Channel. Your boy Wallace Conrad here. I hope you are well. Today is Friday. The weekend is here, people, and we are looking forward to Sunday when we take on former champions Manchester City. And I predict that we're going to slap these men. But I want to talk about the lineup and what I think it is going to be today, right? There are some changes that I think will happen. It's not a must, but this is what I think Mikel Arteta is going to do. I've been watching this coach for a long time, and I think he's going to make a few changes. So let's jump into it and have a look at this. All right. So, of course, it's not going to be a 4-4-2, right? So let's do this. All right, let's just boom. Okay, so here we are. So Ryan goal, that's a given, right? Listen, all FPL players, you need to be tuning in, right? Because as you know, I'm the master of this FPL business. All right, so Ryan goal, I think Timber keeps his place at left back, right? I'm going to move Timber a little bit forward here. We don't play with our right back, or right back like that. I think William Saliba comes back in. I know. I hear it already. Why would you put Saliba back in? Mosquera has been playing well, and I agree with all of that. Mosquera has been playing very, very well. Absolutely love the guy. But I think that Saliba will come back in for this game. Why I think he'll do this is because Saliba knows one of Manchester City's biggest threat, their main threat. Saliba knows him very well. And I think for the experience that Saliba has, the fact that he was back in the Champions League, he did not play in the Champions League, I think this is the game that he returns. And I would be totally fine with this. Hopefully, there is no rust. He wasn't out for a long time. He gets back with his partner, Gabriel, right? Gladiator Gabriel. And I think that is going to be the pairing. So Saliba is back for Mosquera, and I think Gabriel comes in. I think Callum Fury takes his spot. I'm going to push Callum Fury a bit further. Well, listen, I can put Callum Fury here. I can put him here. I can put him almost anywhere on this field. This is the nature of this guy, and I love him because of that. Right? So let's put him a bit further here. All right. In the middle, this has been controversial. Everybody is saying Mikel Arteta has been playing this midfield, and I do not like it. Well, for me, I don't have a problem with this midfield, and I understand about the creativity. People are saying, well, we could be a bit more creative, and that is a perfectly sound argument to make, right? But what I think he will do is he's going to go back with Merino in that midfield, and he's going to go back with Zubimendi and Rice because of the threat that Manchester City pose. Well, what I would want him to do is replace Merino, right? I would replace Merino in this position, in Declan Rice position. I would put Declan Rice on the bench. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would put Merino in the left eight. I would put Zubimendi here. I'd put Declan Rice. And then I would go for my guy, Odegaard, if he's back here. Or if he's not here, I would go Eze, right? But this is not what I would want. It's what I think Mikel Arteta will do. Merino, he's going to hold that right eight position. Declan Rice is going to hold the left eight position. I think he rewards Martinelli for his amazing performance against Athletic Club. And I think Noni Madueke holds his position as the right winger. He has been our most threatening player thus far this season. Absolutely love how this guy has come in. He hasn't listened to all the noise. He's just hammering it down as a winger. He's saying, any defender that comes up against me, I'm going to best them. And I think he holds his place. I think Gyökeres comes back in, right? And this is what I think Mikel Arteta's lineup is going to be for the game on Sunday. Now, what I would want the lineup to be is I'm going to I'm going to take Rice out, right? I'm gonna take Rice out, and then I am going to put in uh Eze. Why am I putting in Eze here? Because I don't think, even if Odegaard is back, I don't think, because of fitness issues, even though he wasn't out for a long time, he according to Mikel Arteta in the press conference, he hasn't done any training. And I said according because Mikel Arteta is Mikel Arteta. He's not going to give away anything. You know what I mean? So I would put Eze in here, and then I would put Merino over here, right? And I know, how can you leave Rice out? Well, in my opinion, Rice is a better shield than he's going forward. So I'm not leaving him out of the entire game. I'm going to bring him on in the 70th minute, possibly earlier, depends on how the game is going, right? And I'm going to replace I'm going to replace Merino with Rice right here, right? But Zubamendi is a shield and he's the connector. So I have to keep him in the team. He's been playing very well. So Rice gets left out. I need Merino because when it comes on to his passing going forward, I think he is better than Rice, right? Rice is a more powerful runner than Mikel Merino. But I think when it comes on to an intricate pass, seeing the pass, I think this guy is much better than Rice. And I think he will see the lanes much quicker in a much more precise way than Declan Rice. And that's why I would play him here. Eze, he comes in here in the right 8 position, right? And Martinelli, listen, I would give Martinelli the nod just because when players are in a certain when they have a certain energy, when they're in a certain mood, you want to play them, right? So I would give him the nod, just like I think Mikel Arteta is going to do, right? However, right, I had a thought, and I'm like, what if I put Trossard inside here? Because I'm not fearful of Manchester City's defense at all. I'm not fearful of them. I don't think we're going to have to be robust in any way to battle that defense. And so I would entertain the thought of putting Trossard here because you know how much I love this guy. But at last minute, I thought, you know what? I'm going to leave my striker in here. You don't want him to you don't want his confidence to be hit in any way. So I'm like, I'm going to start him. If he's not playing well, then I bring Trossard in. And then Noni Madueke, he was one of the first guys. I'm like, this guy has to keep his place. So this is the lineup that I would play. Not much different than what I think Mikel Arteta is going to play, apart from Eze coming in, Rice going out, but there's a rotation between the right 8 and the left 8 position. If not this guy, I would go for Ethan Waneri, right? And I would play him here. So say my second choice would be, okay, I hear it about Martinelli, but I would leave him out, right? I bring back Eze here, right? And then Waneri, I bring Waneri in. But instead of playing Eze on the right 8, I put Waneri in there. Perfectly capable of doing that. And then this would be my second choice, right? I don't want you to forget how well this guy, Waneri, can take hold of a game, right? And then that would be my second choice. Okay. So let me know what you think the lineup is going to be, right? I think that Mikel Arteta is going to go. I don't want to say safe because I think that midfield can cause a lot of damage. I think they haven't clicked yet, but that's what I think he's going to do. I think he's going to use Merino in here. I think he's going to use Merino back how he used him in the Champions League. I think he's going to use Rice, so an identical midfield, right? And I think Martinelli is going to come in for Eze, and Eze is going to come off the bench, while Saliba is going to come back and take his rightful position beside Gabriel. But let me know how you think it's going to pan out. Whatever team we put out there, we should be winning this game. Our squad is that good. We are that much capable of beating these big teams. We have shown it over the past 3-4 years. We're not afraid of these guys anymore, and we should be winning that game. So that would be my lineup, right? My prediction for that game is Arsenal is going to win that game 2-1. Hopefully that happens. I think this is going to be the first goal that we concede from open play. Remember, we have only conceded one goal thus far this season. I think this is the game that we concede our first goal, but I still think we win the game 2-1. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your lineup would be, and let me know what you think the result is going to be. So until then, I'm going to wrap it up there. Stay safe, stay blessed, and until next time, see you again soon.